Hello, my name is Ogun Philomena Aladi. I'm an airline pilot. I grew up from a Christian home. I gave my life to Christ very early in life because I was scared of going to hell. And along the line, I asked the man of God once, why are we here on earth? Why did God create Abraham? And he simply told me, live your life and be good. So when the rapture takes place, you can get raptured and get to heaven. I actually listened to him, but I knew there was an innate reason why God created man, why we're here.
It's just a wonder to know, is Christianity all about going to church, praying, reading the Bible, fasting? Is that all Jesus came to do? Or is there more to Christianity than this? While all these things are beautiful, but there must be more than all this that Jesus came to do, that he left his glory in heaven to come and sacrifice his life here on earth. Why is it that we hide our heads in churches and yet we have a large number of followership? These are disturbing questions that propped my mind and began to make me to look into the reasons why Jesus came.
I know the reason why God created me. I got to know that I'm a citizen of God's kingdom and I can boldly come before his presence. He wasn't to me a fearful God who I should be scared of going to hell. I knew I could live God's plan for me here on earth.
Answer is, there is a whole lot more than what we're experiencing. And that's what led me to begin to teach about the kingdom, which is basically the only thing and the only message that Jesus came to preach. Jesus really never thought about any other thing except the kingdom life.
As I got to listen to the kingdom message, there was a change in my life. I was more confident. I know the reason why God created me.
You know one funny thing? You need to realize and understand that the kingdom message is all about the application. How do I apply it to my life? The politics of the day, the economy, the home front, the education. The Lord came to give us the totality of it. Do you know what he said? He has given us the key to the kingdom of God. And until we know how to apply the key, it's really useless to us.
I work in an industry where it's so practical, people don't talk about God. And after getting to know about the kingdom lifestyle, I'm so confident. I'm not ashamed of God. I'm not a fanatic either, but I'm so crazy about God. I love him so much right now. And wherever I go, in the cockpit, even in the cockpit, I can talk to my colleagues about God.
And really, how many Christians are living the kingdom life? And this is the thoughts and the pattern of which Jesus came to preach.
It is written that my people perish for lack of knowledge. It's the knowledge of the kingdom of God that we are out to bring.
And I feel so strongly that without the understanding of the kingdom, yet we might go to heaven, yes, but we're really not going to have a fulfillment and the satisfaction of being a Christian on earth, which is the main reason that Jesus came. We've erroneously thought that it's only heaven Jesus wants to take us to. But I found out that's not the reason. That's not the only reason why Jesus came. He came to do more than that. And that is the kingdom life, which starts right here on earth before we eventually get to heaven.
As a church, we are out to break the concept down and let it get to you in totality.
That's the whole essence of teaching about the kingdom. Jesus said we are the light of the world, not the light of the church. My expectation after this series of teaching is to begin to say Christians become the light of the world.
Some few months back, I felt God was pushing me to resign. I don't know the reason why. To me, it was really stupid. If I leave, where would I work? How would I get a job outside so soon? How can I pay my bills? It was a scary moment for me, and by listening to God, I got to know that I have to trust in God. The kingdom message tells me I'm a citizen of God's kingdom. I should have confidence in my Creator, and I did. Some few months after that, there was a plane crash. And I was supposed to be flying that particular aircraft. I was so relieved. I was happy I listened to God. If I didn't listen to God, what would have happened to me?
And that's why we are out to teach the totality of the kingdom of God on how it can influence every day of our lives. You don't have to miss any of them. I personally invite you not to miss any series. In case you miss anyone, make sure you get the tape. The day-to-day life application of the kingdom concept is key to us. I want to welcome you to understanding of the kingdom concept.
And right now, I can look forward to the future, knowing I have a God that really cares for me. All I need to do is live my life according to the kingdom. And I know my life is no longer a group in the dark. The future is sure for me, knowing I have a God and I know I am a citizen of God's kingdom.
The whole idea about His coming is for us to take over the world of sports, the world of fashion, politics, government, media, entertainment. The idea about coming is not just for us to bury our head in praise and worship, prayer meetings and vigils in churches. While all that is good, that is not the whole essence of His coming. He wants us at the end of the day to go out there and take over. That is the idea of His coming. That is what I expect to happen at the end of this series on the kingdom.
Something's moving, something's changing. See His glory, feels like heaven on earth. Something's moving, something's changing. See His glory, feels like heaven on earth. Something's moving, changing. See His glory, feels like heaven on earth.